Simmers, what is up, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Pepper, and today I'm going to be continuing on with the romantic theme of February. So I decided to build a romantic beach, as you can see. And so I did have some fun building this beach. It was a little bit of a challenge since this specific beach, which is the San Simeon beach, was pretty small. I don't know why I had it in my mind that I could extend the sand land part out since it was on a grid, but I can't. So I don't know if that's like a feature that we do have or we don't have, but if we don't, I mean, that really stinks, but I couldn't really figure it out. But so yeah, I just decided to build a dock on to the beach as well. That's a really long and pathway there, but it doesn't end up staying that way. I do shorten it. But I really wanted it to be just somewhere really romantic that you could do so many cute romantic things. Like you can go with your family here on, just to visit. You can actually come on with a date, because I mean, you would obviously want to come with a date before you come with your family, right? Then you can come later with your family that you probably had with that date, who knows. But I just wanted to make a place where maybe you can get proposed to. So I thought that would be really nice, like a really nice proposal on the beach, something so sweet. I feel like the way that it looked before, it's kind of like there's not really much going on there for it to be like super special if you were to get proposed to there. I mean, getting proposed to on a beach is nice no matter what, but I just wanted this one to be really specific to that kind of setting. And so have you ever seen like on Pinterest or like in movies, or even like maybe some of your friends have like set up this beautiful blanket and pillows with lanterns and lights and a beautiful like picnic setup where you guys just lay down and maybe have some wine and things like that. I wanted it to kind of be like that, and then like you surprisingly get proposed to. I thought that would be really pretty. So that's the kind of setup that I wanted to do within the hut. And then I figured, I don't know if it rains in Sulani. I don't spend a lot of time here in my actual gameplay, but I really wanted the beach theme for it. So if it does rain, then that's the reason that I had put like that little hut there, so that way it has a cover over it. And I had such a hard time with these candles, those little candles that I'm putting in the front there. They were just really annoying. I just don't like the way that they're shaped, like they're just squares, and so it was really hard to place them in a way that they looked nicely scattered, and I guess I could have placed a lot more to make it kind of look like how I wanted. But I just didn't have the patience for it. So I just kind of messed around with it a little bit later, and I do make it look a little bit nicer in the end. But here I have a little mini hut next to the hut, I guess you could say. And it is where you could actually eat a meal, either with your date or have a double date. I had it in my mind that there'd be like a lot of people going on dates here. So like, maybe you would come here and see a bunch of couples or people having double dates or whatever. I don't think you can do double dates right now in The Sims, but I figure, leaving to the imagination something nice. But you can do double dates, I guess, in your mind. But anyway, so here I'm doing a fire pit. And here I wanted to do like some pillows as well as some chairs. I wanted to do the fold out chairs because I thought that would just be, I mean, that's usually what people bring to the beach. I didn't want it to be like anything too like stuck there. I wanted it to be able to look like it could be moved around. And then I have some lounge folding chairs as well, which is just appropriate for the beach, I think, if you want to sunbathe and things like that. And I did put like some towels inside the hut, but then I had taken them out, and then I put them out again kind of like in the front of the beach, because I figure, you know, I wanted maybe like if there's a couple that wants to sunbathe together, they could do that on the towels. And I do add some clutter items just to, you know, things that you would bring to the beach, like a basket full of little things. I love that side palm tree that came with Island Living. It's just so pretty. It's just, I like the way that it adds like some character to whatever lot that you put it in. It just seems to just add like this extra layer of, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I mean? It just makes it look nicer. But I do add like candles and lanterns all over this beach just to keep that romantic vibe going. And as you can see, I do kind of have a little bit of trouble placing them at some points just because I didn't know what looked really nice and not messy and just like placed wherever. I wanted them to have like a nice placement for when you are actually playing in game. It does look really nice where you could take pictures or you know, you would just like to watch your Sims kind of be in that area. And I do add that little shorter tree as well. I just thought it would be cute to have like a little palm area. Since there was already kind of like a palm tree area off the grid near there, I just decided to keep those trees kind of like within that area. Because then when you're playing, it kind of looks like it kind of goes there. And I do add some plushness around there as well. And I move the fire pit more down. And this area that I'm doing right here, So, like, I was going through Pinterest and I was kind of looking through a bunch of different things to kind of give me inspiration for this build. And some of the things that I saw were, like, things that had actual furniture on the beach, like a really nice, comfortable couch like this, but very minimalistic looking. And so that's kind of the vibe that I decided to go with in this area. And I did want to have different areas within the beach so that you could have different things, different ways. Like if you wanted to have a proposal with furniture like that, you could have it over there. Or if you wanted to do it after you were lounging on some chairs, you could have it over there. If you wanted to do it in the hut, you could have it over there. If you wanted to do it where you're eating in the mini hut, you could do it over there. If you wanted to do the fire pit, you could do it over there. So I just wanted there to be like a lot of areas in this beach where you could actually have either a date, some friend or family time, or a special event like a proposal, or even if you wanted to do party events at this beach, you could do that as well. But here I am adding the beach towels that I was talking about. So these beach towels took me forever to figure out where to place them for them to look right along with the rest of the build. And it also took me forever to find a swatch that worked as well because, I don't know, I do think there's a lot of swatches that are really nice for a beach setting. But for a romantic beach setting and for the rest of the color schemes that I kind of chose for the rest of the build, it was just really difficult to find swatches that went well with it, so I just ended up choosing the blue and red. I just figured it was neutral enough so that it didn't stick out too much where it clashed with the rest of the build. But I did put some lights on the pier, I guess, or the dock or whatever, and I put some chairs in there as well because I just wanted to have another place where you might want to sit down and have a proposal. So, and of course, you know, this is a romantic beach, so what's a romantic beach without a woohoo bush? So I put that around the palm trees so that it could be a kind of hidden plush area, I guess. And so that's what I decided to do there. And then you'll see that I end up moving everything on the left side of the beach down a little bit. So that way it kind of goes a little bit better. And then I do add those kind of tiki torches in there as well, which I thought kind of brought it all together. So overall, it was a fun build to do. I definitely did have a good time. I just put a Spotify playlist on with a bunch of romantic songs, and I just kind of got in the vibe of romance and proposals on the beach, and so this was the outcome of that. And I hope you guys like it, because it definitely took me a little while. So if you do like it, you can download it on the gallery using my gallery name SIMplyPepper1, or hashtag SIMplyPepper. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And you can also click the bell for notifications for every time that I post in the future. So I will see you guys in the next build. So see you, everybody. Bye!